that oftentimes first responders put themselves last to provide a service to somebody in need that they have never met. I do want to echo Chief Fitz-Peterson's famous saying, "Life is duty." These two carried that on that day. They carried it well. They did something that oftentimes other responders do, but the fact that they were willing to do what they did and go through those extreme conditions to do their job, they deserve a recognition. So I want to thank them for that. You guys want to talk?
Well, Dakota, Joshua, thank you. A lot of what the EMTs, the law enforcement does for the community is sometimes second guessed, but if it's you or your loved one that needs the help, I think attitudes and opinions change. So thank you for doing what you've done. It's great to honor the work that you guys have done. So thank you. Item number 3 is the Super Service Award. Tina Grange.
Hello, Commissioners. So this is a very interesting nomination, or how I received the nomination, I guess I should say. So I'll start with that little bit of a story. So I was in Walmart on my off time, and I'm walking to go to the register, and a young lady taps me and says, "Are you the Tourism Tina lady?" And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "I want to nominate somebody for your award that you do every month." And I was like, "Okay, tell me a little bit about it." So she started, and as she started telling me her story, she started to cry. And I was like, oh gosh. And so I listened, and I said, "That's a great story. Let me give you my business card, and can you send that all to me in an email?" So a couple days later, I got the email, and it was a really long email, so I kind of paraphrased it for today, but I just wanted to kind of tell that story of how that came to be. So I'd like to nominate Kathy, Todd, and Tanner Richardson. Hands down, the best bus drivers ever, and they're a whole family. They've always gone above and beyond, making sure my youngest felt safe on the bus and being my oldest bus driver since kindergarten. They're kind, compassionate, and truly care about every child they transport. They deserve so much recognition for the way they keep our kids safe and keep them happy every day. I try to show a little bit of appreciation on holidays with small gifts just because they've made such a lasting impact on my family. They are a blessing, and all bus drivers could learn from their example. I'm forever grateful for them. So we're giving 3 awards today to Todd Richardson, Kathy Richardson, and Tanner Richardson with the Carbon County School District. Kathy, got you all done in. Thanks for coming. There you go, Todd. Thank you. And you guys are welcome to say something if you'd like. But thanks for coming.
Speech.
The best job in the world.
Yeah, show your certificate.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Tina. Item number 4 is review and possible approval of agreement with Blueprint Creation LLC for customer service and leadership training.
It's me again. So this partnership, we're very excited. If everyone remembers, last year we brought Brad Anderson in, and he did some Making It Memorable customer service training. We're very lucky to partner with the Custom Fit program at USU Eastern to help fund that last year. We did 2 days of training, 2 sessions a day, opened it up to 80 people within our community, and we had 67 registrants, so it was a really great turnout. But more than that, everyone loved the training, and they wanted Brad to come back. And a lot of people were like, "If you do another one, please let us know. We have more employees we want to send." And I reached out to Brad and again to Custom Fit, and we were approved for funding again this year. And so Custom Fit provides half of that cost. We budgeted a total cost of $8,000 last year, and it ended up costing $7,200. And so half of that went to us and half of that went to the custom fit program. This year they added a new component. So I thought it was really awesome. One day would be the Making It Memorable customer service training. And then the second day would be essential leadership skills, which will really help the leaders in our community and businesses on a different level. So this is just a new agreement between us and Brad to come. The dates are set for March 6th and 7th if commission approves. So.
Okay. Any questions or
I have a-
thoughts?
I just have a couple questions. So Tina, tell us about how much it was going to be, and then how much the grant was that they're going to be offering.
So it was like $77,266 last year. Are you talking about our co-op grant or?
Yeah, the other grant that'll help pay for Blueprint.
So just half of the cost. So last year we budgeted 4,000 and then 4,000 to custom fit. This year, I believe it's going to be less than the 7,200 because we had an opportunity to, so Brad's really smart. He's out of Arizona. When he comes to an area or a state, he likes to be able to set up trainings along the way so that he can get a lot of DMOs, so destination marketing organizations, and he can hit them all at once and we all split the travel cost. And so he's coming to Davis County, Carbon County, if you approve. And then there's one other county, I think, that would split the travel costs, would be cheaper this year. But then I've also introduced him now to Emery County, who's working on a partnership with Brad to hopefully be here during that time. And now Tooele County has reached out to me to get more information and make connection with Brad. So to answer your question, I'm guessing at this time, but it will be cheaper than $7,266. Because the travel costs will be split between two other counties.
Thank you.
I don't have any questions. I'll make the motion that we approve the resolution.
For the next
I don't want me down too far.
Yep.
The agreement, approve the agreement between Blueprint Creation LLC for customer service and leadership training.
I second the motion.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Thank you,
Thank you.
Tina.
Thank you.
Item number 5 is consideration and possible approval of resolution number 2024-04, appointment to the Friends of Carbon Emery Children's Justice Center Board for 2025. We'll have Shelley Wright
Hi,
come up.
Commissioners. How are you guys?
Doing well. How are you?
Great, great. So we currently have 6 board members. 4 previously had resigned, and so we'd like to approve the new applications. There are 5 new applications, which if approved tonight, we would have 11. I was thinking 10, but I was off. Our current bylaws allow us to have 15 board members. We previously had bylaws that said 9. We do have a big board, but our board spends a lot of time fundraising, and all the work and effort that goes into fundraising requires a lot of work. And so most of our board members have full-time jobs, and so this is kind of what they do on their own time. And so the more board members we have, the more successful our event's going to be, and the more support we get. And board members also help with awareness. So the people that they come in contact on a regular basis, they can share what we do at the center and how they support the center. So it's the more the merrier, I guess. So
Okay. Thank you for that.
thank you.
Commissioners, we have, there are 5 applicants, 5 people that have shown interest in being on this board. We could review these or could make a motion. Any comments or questions? We could address those as well.
I don't have any questions, and since you'd like them all, just read the
I reviewed
names.
the applications. I also addressed each each applicant with our current board. They know them very well, and so they all had good comments and didn't have any concerns or questions. Where's mine?
They skedaddled on you.
Yeah, they did. So yeah, I did receive an application today as I was running out of the center to be here in time. And I know who the application is from. And we'd like to welcome her, but you guys don't have her application. I just got it today, so we can hear that one on a different day.
Perfect. Yep, that sounds good. Just let us know about it. We'll
Okay, I
move
will.
forward on that one. So,
If there's no other questions, I'll make the motion that we approve Irene Everett, Ricky Camberlango, Brittany Cunningham, Miranda Miller, and Casey Wilson to be appointed to the Friends of the Carbon Emery Children's Justice Center Board for 2025.
Now second the motion.
have a motion, a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.
Wonderful.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, Shelley.
Thanks.
Item number 6 is Castle Country Classic presentation. If you would, just before you speak, if you would just state your name for us, we'd appreciate that.
My name is Ava Crosland. I show lambs and goats. We are here representing the Castle Country Classic Livestock Show. As we begin preparing for the 2025 show, the Castle Country Classic is a jackpot stock show that follows regular state livestock show rules with a few small exceptions. Along with our market and showmanship classes, we host a beginning showmanship class for the younger kids. This is a great tool to help get younger kids involved and instill a love of raising and showing livestock.
My name is Jason Thane. This is the 5th year anniversary of the CCCLS. We see growth and improvement every year. Something the Castle Country Classic show takes pride in is putting in a little more emphasis on the showmanship side of things. Showmanship relies hugely on the dedication and hard work put in by the kids, and that's my favorite part. Another thing that is important to the Castle Country Classic show is to choose younger judges that are working on their judging profiles. We have some great judges who are up to date on current styles and industry trends.
My name is Jackson Thane. This is my 10th year showing livestock, and I just want to thank you guys for being so supportive of the show over the last few years. This show is a favorite of ours. I want to share a poem with you that kind of speaks for a lot of kids in Emery County that we feel like with the livestock industry. Believe in yourself. Believe it can happen. Believe that all that hard work will pay off. Believe in miracles. Believe that you actually can outwork them even if you can't outspend them. Just believe. The day will come in your life when you will be the only one that believes, and that is all you will need. We would appreciate anything you guys could support us with.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that you guys take the time to come over and visit with us to kind of tell us what you guys are up to. And also, I think sometimes we've gotten photos or cards. So thank you for what you do. And the parents that kind of steer you and make you get up in the morning and take care of things and at night.
Yes,
Thank you. And hopefully you guys will pass that along as well to yours when the time comes. Not anytime soon. But thank you guys. Commissioners?
Yeah, I can't remember what we've donated before.
You donated $1,000
That was
last.
his carbon.
Yeah.
Seth, do you recall?
I'm sorry, I was trying to figure that out while we're sitting here too, but I'm not sure the exact amount.
Well,
I think it was 15.
It was 50.
if you could, I think we just send an invoice
Okay.
to Carbon County and we'll take care of it, but they think it was 15.
Yeah, I'll make the motion that we approve $1,500 for the Castle Country Classic Livestock Group.
I'll second the motion.
Motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 7 is consideration and possible approval of a donation to East Carbon Community Days. Commissioners, this is an annual request that we do get from the city of East Carbon. They do have their annual show and fair and car show and fair up there. So there are a couple different sponsor levels. The bronze sponsor is $250 to $499. Silver is $500 to $999, and the gold sponsor is $1,000 and above. And as Commissioner Haddock said, we did donate $1,000 last year. So I'm open to conversation on this.
I'm good with doing it again.
I agree. I think they have a great contribution there in East Carbon, and there's a lot of people that attend every year. So I make a motion that we approve the $1,000.
I'll second that.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Item number 8 is the ratification of a purchase of a half acre from Larry Young's estate for the utility road in Carbon County Industrial Park. Commissioner Jensen?
Yeah, as we've purchased the Campbell property and looking at access into it, it's become evident that we need a second access in, and so the road that comes off of, and I have been trying all day to get the address, but our GIS system's down, so I don't have the address, but it's the road that comes off of Ridge Road and goes into Wellington by the steel store. There's a county road that runs west almost to our property, and it required that we purchase a half an acre from Larry Young to access our property. So that's what this is for, and the transaction's already occurred, so it's just a ratification of purchasing that property.
Okay, was that like 4750 south or?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway.
Todd, do you know what the address is out there?
I don't know that that's important. We know the area.
May not
so.
be too important. Christian, do we need to talk about what we paid for it?
I think you're good for now. I think you previously entered into the agreement under terms that were discussed in a closed session. So I think you're fine, and you can just go ahead and move to ratify it at this point.
Okay. There's no questions. I'll make the motion that we ratify this purchase agreement with the Larry Young's estate for a utility road in the Carbon Industrial Park.
Do we have a motion?
A second.
And a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Item number 9 is a consideration and possible approval and appointment of the Utah Association of Counties Board of Directors for 2025. I know that there were a lot of elected officials that wanted to be on this board from Carbon County, but there was one certain elected official that put a kibosh to that and said that he had to do it. So it was all on one person's shoulders. And is that the story, Seth? Is that how you heard it?
No, that's not how I heard it this year or any of the last 3 years.
It was you got the short straw. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm happy to serve on it, if that's what you like.
Yes. So Seth.
Yes.
Seth has done a great job representing Carbon County. He was actually. It is up to the commission to decide that, but some of the folks up at the state asked if Seth could stay on that board. He's done that well of a job representing us. So I joke with Seth, but he is truly a great asset to this community and to this building. So if Seth is okay with this, we'll accept a motion.
I'll make a motion that we approve Seth to the appointment of the Utah Association of County Board of Directors for 2025.
I'll second that.
Motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Thanks, Seth. Item number 10 is a possible closed session to discuss ongoing litigation.
I'll make the motion that we go into a closed session.
I have a motion to go into closed session. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Motion is made and second. We are now in a closed session.
Just a minute. You need to actually poll each one of you by name, taking a vote for a closed session.
I do that, or does Lori?
You do that.
Okay. So,
Just ask each commissioner how they voted.
Commissioner Jensen, how did you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Haddock, how did you vote?
Yes.
And myself? Commissioner Martinez, how did you vote? Yes.
That does it.
We are officially now in a closed session. Thank you.
Explain to everybody what CEO is.